I didn't realize this piece is metal. In no way you're gonna find this in a new car like this. So. Hi, welcome back to CarsAddiction.com. If you're new to the channel, I'm Ryan and we share car-related content every Sunday and Wednesday. Wednesday is a short snippet of any car encounter I come across, and Sunday is a full-fledged video of a project, build, any of my cars or traveling encounters I come across. Or anything car-related, I'll be sharing it with you guys. This week is something that I've been waiting for ages. Ever since I bought this car in 2014, I had a problem with sprayers. I've managed to do the electronics, I've managed to do the engine bay, I managed to do the interior. It's still obviously out because this needs to go spray, but sprayers have been delaying me for ages. And I finally got a spot next week to take it up to the sprayers. Now, what I've been told is the best thing is to start removing all the trims, the lights. If we go side, we already moved the badges. If we open the door, now I already removed the interior because I got it redone. In fact, you can see a sneak peek of what color we're gonna have. I have to remove these. Basically, the guy told me to remove everything so to safeguard any damage they might have, from it running at the shop, and we can assemble it later at the shop. But it's best to keep it safe. So I'm gonna be doing that and loading it on the tow truck. Very exciting times. And that was back in March, 5 months ago, that we thought we were going to take the car to the sprayer. He actually promised me that you're going to bring it this week, give us a call, just to see what time. He ghosted me, he never called back. Week after week, day after day, never contacted me. In the meantime, I've contacted another 3 sprayers, and they've been doing the same thing here and there. Basically, I think what's happening is they get in these insurance jobs where they have like a scratch or minor sort of job to do, which they prefer because it's only a day's work, whereas this would have been at their garage for at least a month or 2. But again, they promised me, and they broke their promise. So what I'm going to be doing is taking things in my own hands and spraying it myself. How hard can it be?
How hard can it be?
I know that you have to remove all the components, the windows, the chrome trims, the headlights, tail lights, all of these little pieces, you have to completely remove them in the car. Then the second step would be actually removing all the paint off the car. We want to make sure we have paint on directly onto the metal, not on an existing layer of paint where there might be imperfections or old kind of paint, because this was sprayed in the 80s. And since then, there's different kinds of paint, so we don't want them to make a different reaction, sort of to speak. Then the third step would be actually fixing any imperfections in the bodywork that we find. I'm sure there's going to be some waviness here and there, especially where we remove the mirrors. Then the fourth step would actually be applying a primer to the whole car. So after doing that, we can actually check if there's any fine tuning to do. After we did the primer, to make sure everything is ready for the main spray. Step number 5 is the actual spray of the color we choose. So making sure that we choose the right color, because then there's no going back. Step 6 will be actually giving that clear coat of lacquer on top, and we plan on doing a lot of it because we want to take this car to the next level and have it become as a mirror finish. So we want to give those extra, layers of gloss so that when we take it to the detailer, which is the next step, he'll be able to work around the car without, fearing that it'll get touched to the paint. So after the lacquer, then there's the detailing, and after the detailing, the final step is to put it back all together. Put back the chrome, the windows, everything, obviously with new rubbers. Now, I'm going to tell you straight off the bat, I've never sprayed the whole car in my life, and I don't plan to. The plan is actually, like I did with the engine and electronics, is with the help of some reputable friends, they guide me throughout the way, and where I get stuck, they can come over and take over. So I'm hoping that it will be the case. So dismantling and removing the paint, that's something I can do. Maybe fix some imperfections I can take into a special shop. We'll see about that. I'll keep you guys updated on the channel as we go along. So let's start with the first step, and the most easy step is to remove all the panels all around the car. Let's do it. Now I'd just like to point out, all this rubber is going to be changed. Now although this car has, I don't know if you can see it, but just zoom in. It only has 27,000 kilometers and it's very genuine. It is actually the amount of mileage. But although it has that low mileage and it looks in good condition, we'll be changing all these rubbers because by time what happens is they get hard. So when you're going to be removing them and refitting them, they're going to stay not exact to place and they're not going to do the exact fitment they used to have. So we bought the whole kit for this car. We got from Z Car Depot and they had the whole kit for us. This is the front wheel shield, the doors, the fenders. We've got everything. The cost of these rubbers are, I think, around 500 euros with customs and shipping and all that, and it's one of the main reasons I had to sell the Toyota Hilux. I couldn't spend the same amount of money on this project and the Hilux at the same time. It just didn't make any sense. So we got everything to replace all rubbers, because once we're gonna remove them, they're not gonna expand back in place. They're just gonna stay, you know, contracted, and they're not gonna work at all. We're gonna have leakages. So every time you respray a car, replace the rubbers to avoid any future problems. So let's go ahead and remove these wiper blades. Still need to remove side indicators, headlights, and mirrors as well, and we should be okay. It is getting hot in here. I think I'm gonna be stopping today. We removed the glass, the trims, and everything like that. I hope you liked what the content so far. Next week will be more Datsun, where we removed actually the paint. That's step 2 in our process. So if you're unsubscribed and you like what you see and like cool car content, make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell button below to get notified when the next video goes live. Thanks for watching. Take care.